Greetings and welcome to the pit.
The pit!
Today, Herbie and we are going to be sharing TikToks that we found that are slightly unusual, weird perhaps, but still chuckle-worthy. How are you today, Herbie, my dearest?
I'm very well, thank you so much for asking, Mia. And how is your fine self on this glorious Sunday morning?
Excited for some wacky TikToks. Algorithm, I am hungry for some oddness.
The concept of weird can be different from one person to another,
Yes.
so I'm intrigued to see what kind of weird vibe you're coming with today compared to my TikToks.
This one is just a little something to take the edge off. Coffee?
Coffee? No.
Memes! Yeah! Well, that's clearly a very British meme, that one.
Literally, I have to admit, when I saw this one, I was like, oh, this could so easily be like a UK specific TikTok, or it could be on. I feel like the ice cubes made it weird, you know? Even British people are not crazy enough to have ice cubes with their baked beans.
Well, who would? But okay, I suppose.
My facial just arrived and it makes a huge difference. So this is without the facial, and this is with the facial.
Mia, stop!
Beautiful.
I swear that there was like a Spider-Man meme where it was like Spider-Man but his like weird cousin or something, and he literally looked exactly like that. Oh my
I
god.
think that's Spooderman, isn't it?
Yes, I think that's it. Yeah. That is Spooderman.
I didn't know that you could use like a shell in your face to make like the superhero shape, and so your mouth doesn't move when you're talking. That's neat.
The more you know.
Speaking of cosplay, this is completely off topic, but I felt like I wanted to complain. I saw a TikTok recently where a guy was like, do you think that prints are inappropriate and guys should wear dancing belts when they're cosplaying, bodysuits?
Oh, okay.
And everyone in the comments is like, no, you're sexualizing it for no reason. Trust me, nobody notices. And I'm like, everyone notices. What are you guys on?
You think a guy in a spandex bodysuit and people aren't going to be looking? Delulu. Mia, with this one, this is one that we can actually play along with. This is the criteria for a lobotomy in the 1930s. I want to see if me and you would receive said lobotomy.
Put a finger down, criteria for getting a lobotomy in the 1930s edition. According to the New York Times article from 1937, people with the following symptoms would benefit from a lobotomy: tension, apprehension, anxiety, depression, insomnia, suicidal ideas, delusions, hallucinations, crying spells, melancholia, obsessions, panic states, disorientation, pains of psychic origin, nervous indigestion, and hysterical paralysis. I got 10. What did you guys get?
What did you get,
I've
Mia?
been counting weird. I got 5.
Put a finger down for every single one.
No! Herbie, I will save you from the lobotomy!
There's me putting that in, being like, ha. Won't it be funny when both me and Mia need lobotomies? And Mia's like, no. Just you?
I mean, some of the words I was like, am I actually apprehensive or am I not? And she's already moving on to the next one. I'm like, bro, give me some time to think.
It was very quick fire round, to be fair. I thought we were going to be
was.
holding hands, during our lobotomies, but
Sorry.
whatever, it's fine.
We'll be rescuing you from the lobotomy, like in Sucker Punch.
Yeah! Oh my god, I love it. But Mia, have you ever worn those socks that are separated between your toes?
Yes.
Mia.
I actually have quite a few of them.
Oh, they make me feel physically sick. The feeling of the material like in between my toes makes me feel really uncomfortable. That probably just links back to what we were talking about being like neurospicy. But the feeling just makes me feel so sick and disgusting.
I'm like a little bit different where during the day I can have pretty much anything on my feet.
Yeah.
I can have the toe socks, I can have wet socks, I can be barefoot.
Wet
I don't
socks,
care.
did you say?
But if I'm going to bed, I cannot have anything on my feet. I must have bare feet in bed.
Okay, fair. I do wear socks in bed, but during the winter when it's very cold, wouldn't have anything
Freak
else.
sleeping with socks on. I can't. I can't with you sock sleeping people. I can't even wear trousers half the nights. I will go to bed wearing trousers.
Yeah.
And then like from rolling over, the seam will have shifted and it's uncomfy because the pressure on my legs is not even. So I have to take off my trousers, otherwise I will not fall asleep. And I forget and I wake up and I'm like, ooh, why am I bare side? What's going on?
ペンギン ペンギン。違う。川狩りです。獲物に抱きつくと口をねじ込み中身を溶かして吸い残った皮でドレスを仕立てます。締めてから胃袋を切り取り中身を温かいソースに仕立て残りをレンジにかけて薄く伸ばしアイスの上へ胃がとろけるような美味しさです。
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
so that's not a penguin. That's a penguin parasite that's pretending to be a penguin because it sucked out the penguin juices and it wore the coat. And this parasite has a very nice ball sack, which if you cut off the ball sack after snapping the parasite's neck, you can make a delicious ice cream.
yes, exactly.
Yay!
You got it in one. Well done. You can eat the penguin. Well, maybe not necessarily the penguin, but you can eat the penguin parasite.
Yeah, plus technically the penguin parasite did suck up all the penguin juices, so it's probably penguin flavored. It's in there. It's still in there.
Exactly. Yeah, maybe that's the penguin juice is what was in the big ball.
The big testicle is actually the stomach. The parasite has an external stomach.
Yeah, we've worked out the anatomy and life cycle of this parasite. It just took me a second to realise that was Britney Spears as well. I was like, no, that looks different. Wow! Amazing. Listen, the whole Britney Spears topic is far too deep and, you know, convoluted for us to get into here. But I will say, like, her dancing videos post, you know, kind of escaping her conservationship.
Conservatorship.
They're a whole vibe.
That was something, yeah. I loved seeing those.
Amazing.
So props to whoever edited it.
Yeah.
It's well done.
Yes, it did take me genuinely a second to realise that was Britney Spears and not Uma Thurman.
And we're not bullying Britney Spears, okay? So leave Britney alone, guy. Don't
Leave
come for
her
us.
alone, absolutely. Yes.
POV, it was all a dream and you wake up in the early 2000s. All right, okay,
Whoa,
let's go.
You all right? You got hit in the head pretty hard, man. Huh? TikTok Riz Party? Turkish Quandale Dingle? What are you talking about? Anyway, my mom made pizza rolls and we're gonna watch your favorite brand new TV show, Scrubs.
Yeah, nobody had nose piercings at that time. Oh. Sorry, that took me a moment. Oops.
That's what she's taken from the video? The nose piercing? Like, really?
I had brain lag. Don't judge me. But yeah, nose piercings weren't that popular back then, okay? They became a thing in the 2010s. I don't know why I'm so hung up on the nose piercing.
Do you know what? That's fine. That's what you got from the video. We're going to take it. We're going to move on. Chinese man with angelic voice gets baited into singing and then gets hit by a block of ice, okay?
You'd think, like, how are we getting baited here? This can't be real.
只有我守着安静的沙漠。
Do you know what the scariest thing was? I was low-key waiting for a jump scare, but I was like, oh, the man who's filming is the guy that's going to get hit by ice. Yeah. I've been watching streamers play a lot of scary games recently. I have been kind of doing that thing at the moment where, you know, when you just absorb too much horror, I think I see something out the corner of my eye and I'm like... like just waiting for the fucking murderer to come through the door. So I was just sat watching that TikTok like, it's gonna happen any second. The jump scare's gonna happen any second.
That video reminded me of Ted the Caver, so like it's got Ted the Caver vibes for me.
Oh god.
Let's go. Nipple reveal.
Oh, scary nipple reveal.
Onio pie. This has got to be someone's cup of tea.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love that so much because it's like super weird, but I believe that the person in the video made the masks and made them all by hand. So, you know, there's some really amazing skill that's gone into being this weird.
I love it. That's very crafty and also weird, of course. But you know this face that the demons are making? I think I have a video saved that's for relatable. So let me show it anyway.
Okay, I don't know if everybody gets this, but when it's my birthday and people are singing the happy birthday song to me, I get this like weird mix match of emotions where it's like I like the attention, but I don't really feel like I deserve the attention. And I also feel like I'm like 2 years old.
Yep. Yeah, relatable.
Anyway, I drew it.
It's so true though. It's so true.
It
it's also like these weird mix of thoughts where you're like, do I make eye contact with anyone at this point? What am I doing with my hands? What kind of energy am I giving off right now? Like, yeah, no, the whole experience. But yeah, I can also see why that's relatable. Stop, because I just saw all your Victor content on the right-hand side. I've started rewatching Arcane from season 1.
Go.
I'm literally so obsessed with Victor. Like, he's a stick of a man, like a sad sack of a stick of a man. And I'm like, I'm into this.
Yeah, oh my god, we got really derailed.
We did.
This guy has what's it called? It's the Sonitube medallion, a very cursed object.
Yes.
Very powerful artifact. Let's see.
Sorry for party.
Damn titties.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the smile!
Yeah. Absolutely wild. This whole like Chris Chan thing started the other day because I was in Primark here in the UK and I was looking like through the racks and like the Chris Chan shirt was there. And then I put it on my Discord because I was like, haha, look guys, for £12 you can like cosplay as Chris Chan. And then people on my Discord were like, who the fuck is Chris Chan?
No.
What? What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean, who the fuck is Chris Chan? Like, you try and explain Chris Chan to somebody who doesn't know Chris Chan. I was not willing to do that. Like, that was a mental load and a mental burden I was not taking on.
It's not even something you can explain, unfortunately.
Exactly.
They have to stumble upon it themselves.
You know, and there is enough lore content out there where you can educate yourself, okay? It's not on me to educate people on Chris Chan.
Isn't it just a lovely night out tonight?
Egg. Oh. Ew. Oh my god. I feel like, you know, when you do the hairbrush thing and cats have a gag reflex?
Yeah. Also because I feel like my nan, when I was growing up, put the fear of God into me about raw egg. So she would...
salmonella.
So she'd always say to me, you know, if you touch raw egg, you know, if you're baking or whatever, like you immediately wash your hands. If any egg slime touches you, like consider yourself like toxic. I was like, ah!
Really?
Like, so this guy having a fucking raw egg in his mouth honestly makes me feel physically sick.
I can't believe you didn't even touch eggs. I would like separate yolk from white with my hand.
Oh, really?
Because you like let the white slip through and you don't part your fingers enough for the yolk to slip through.
Yeah, that does make sense. I fear I have the same, you know, kind of situation with chicken. I am genuinely so terrified of interacting with raw chicken. I hate it. I will cut meat, you know, chicken up to see how, like, the color of it because I'm so scared of getting food poisoned.
You're non-traumatized.
She has. Why don't you reply to the TikToks I send you? The most normal TikTok bro sends. It's like him.
This is Simbaba.
This is Simbaba. Yes.
This is Simbaba.
Simbaba. Love it.
Obviously, I love how random it is, but now I cannot call Simba Simba. He is Simbaba now in my head.
Of course.
Because of this one video. I'm like, this is Simbaba.
Honestly, it's such a silly sense of humor. Just people saying things wrong sometimes is one of the funniest things in the world to me. I just find it hilarious.
Okay. Oh, the music!
Yes! I think I like so much about it as well is because, you know, there was the TikTok trend of them being the didn't I do it for you? Yes. And then this is like the polar opposite, bringing the chaos, bringing like the dance vibes. Like, why does he have, you know, light on his head? We will never know. But do we care to ask? No.
This one just like really confused me the first time I saw it. I was not expecting.
I'll pay attention. Second to realize
cheeky grandpa or dad got the outfit.
Yeah,
we don't know
snuck
how.
Away.
It reminds me of this other, or maybe it's the same TikToker. I'm not sure, but I saw this girl on TikTok who is crocheting outfits and selling them, and the person who actually models the outfits for her is usually her dad. The audience enjoyed it so much because I think they did it one time as a joke, but they loved it, so he keeps modeling her clothes for her.
That's so cute. Oh, I love that. That's also such a wholesome, like, nice family interaction as well, you know? Mia, I have to say, I feel we are in a downward spiral now from the egg. Because you know, Oh, hang on.
I love how he like edged it first before catapulting out of his mouth.
You know when you collect TikToks and realize there's a theme? But as I was sending you the TikToks last night, I was like, oh, okay, I have a few where like it involves projectile food coming from someone's mouth. Another one of his videos popped up with another gummy worm thing. I fear this might be his whole shtick.
Did he just like snorts gummy worms?
Yeah.
He's probably got like gummy worms in his brain instead of like the brain squiggles.
Yes. Like how are people hawking fucking gummy worms up their nose and it's not painful to them? I don't understand.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like the people who put massive dragon dildos up their butt, you know, you get used to it.
So the guy started with like maybe some string and then just like
Some
built
spaghetti.
up the girth.
He started with spaghetti and the spaghetti was ticklish. And then when it stopped being ticklish, he was like, all right, time to get some thicker noodles. Okay, I have an egg one as well.
Yes, eggs on eggs.
Exciting, how exciting.
Oh.
인정. 프로스는 대박이 아니라 당연히 이렇게 하는 거 우리 이렇게 하려고 했잖아.
The thing is, Mia, I don't know what's wrong with my brain today because it's only like way past the point in the TikTok where the things happened where I'm like, oh, they landed sunny side up.
We're both delayed today.
Oh God, what is going on with the brains?
Oh, you don't like that? Or do you just not like me? Sorry, I don't treat you like a goddess. Is that what you...
One of my favorite things as well is like, and this is such an old trend, I feel like back literally from like Vine days. But you know, when people would pull their like trousers all the way up to their like necks and then like waddle around the house. Like, oh man, so funny.
Oh my God, it's another one. Herbie!
This is the last one, and I had to save this one till last because if you thought the first gummy one was bad, like this just is on another fucking plane of existence. So just enjoy.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I prefer this.
Alright, I'll make it back.
The first guy with the gummy worm, he's used to it. You can tell he's used to it. He knows what he's all about. I fear that woman, like she accidentally consumed that gummy worm and then was just like, you know, slipped into another dimension. But then, you know, she acclimatized.
She came back with a couple separate entities inside of her brain, but she came back.